Ever wonder what happens when you give a car builder zero limits and a need for speed? Carroll Shelby did just that, stuffing crazy horsepower into Mustangs, trucks, even rentals, and turning them into straight-up legends. From a 1,300 horsepower drag monster to a pickup faster than sports cars, this list covers the wildest rides Shelby ever unleashed. Some broke records, others broke the rules, but every one of them was built to thrill. So buckle up, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe, because we're diving into the 10 fastest Shelbys ever made. And trust us, it's a ride. 1. Shelby GT500 Code Red. What happens when you shove 1,300 horsepower into a Mustang and tell it to forget about gas mileage, engine longevity, or practicality? You get the Shelby GT500 Code Red, an absolute monster. Built for the drag strip and nowhere else, this twin-turbocharged beast rockets from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds and crushes the quarter mile in just 8.59. It's limited to 30 total units across 2020 to 2022. So exclusivity is baked in. With a top speed of 161 miles per hour, it's not chasing Autobahn records, it's laser-focused on blistering sprints. Price? $209,995 for the Code Red package alone, not counting the GT500 donor car. Fuel economy? Engine life? Who cares? This car is a war on wheels. 2. Shelby F150 Super Snake Sport. Who said trucks can't be fast? The Shelby F150 Super Snake Sport doesn't just break that stereotype, it shreds it. Packing a 770 horsepower supercharged 5.0-liter V8 under its aggressive Ram Air hood, this beast hits 60 miles per hour in just 3.45 seconds and 100 miles per hour in 8.3 seconds. That's sports car territory in a truck. Shelby gave it lowered suspension, upgraded brakes, and aero tweaks that make it look just as mean as it moves. This isn't a lifted off-roader, it's a street predator. Fuel economy? Forget it. Engine life? It's a Shelby. Drive it like you stole it. If you thought the fastest Shelbys were all Mustangs, think again. This Super Snake pickup hits harder than most coupes ever will. 3. 2022 Shelby GT500. Don't let the badge fool you. The 2022 Shelby GT500 isn't just a muscle car. It's a street-legal supercar disguised as a Mustang. With a 5.2-liter supercharged V8 pumping out 760 horsepower and 625 pound-feet of torque, it launches from 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds and rips past 100 in just 6.3 seconds. Top speed? A wild 180 miles per hour. Backed by a 7-speed dual clutch and razor-sharp handling, it's not just about straight-line speed, it corners with purpose. Fuel economy clocks in at 14 miles per gallon combined, and engine life is secured with a 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty. Starting at $76,820, it's a performance bargain. Add the carbon fiber track pack, and it becomes a full-blown track weapon. This GT500 does it all. 4. 2013 Shelby GT500. Don't sleep on the 2013 Shelby GT500. This old-school brute still runs with today's best. Under the hood is a 5.8-liter supercharged V8, throwing down 662 horsepower and 631 pound-feet of torque. Back then, it was the most powerful production engine in North America. 0 to 60? Just 3.5 seconds, but here's the kicker. It tops out at 200 miles per hour. That's supercar territory in a rear-wheel drive muscle car with a manual. Fuel economy? A surprising 15 cities, 24 highways. Engine life? With proper care, it'll give you 100,000 miles of heart-pounding power. And it originally sold for just $54,995. An insane value for the performance. Even over a decade later, the 2013 GT500 isn't dated. It's a damn legend. 5. 2019 Shelby GTS. This isn't an average rental, it's a Shelby with an attitude and a Sykes badge. The 2019 Shelby GTS started life as a Mustang fastback and got juiced up with a supercharged 5.0-liter V8, making over 600 horsepower. all routed through a slick 10-speed automatic. The result? A 0 to 60 time of 3.6 seconds and a governor-limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. It was built to embarrass every beige sedan in the rental lot, and did it with style, wrapped in 6 signature orange. Fuel economy sits at 18 miles per gallon, and while the engine life isn't officially stamped, it's based on the track-proven GT350. Only 20 were sold to the public, and at $57,000, it was the wildest rental car ever made. 6. 2000 Shelby Series 1. The 2000 Shelby Series 1 wasn't just another performance car. It was Carroll Shelby's passion project, born to be a modern Cobra. While the base version hit 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds, the supercharged Vortec edition trimmed that to 3.7 seconds flat, with 450 horsepower pushing just over 3,000 pounds of sleek, aluminum-bodied roadster. Top speed? 170 miles per hour. It could tear through the quarter mile in 12.4 seconds at 120 miles per hour. Not bad for a car Shelby built from scratch. Fuel mileage wasn't the focus, and the engine's life depends on how hard you hammer it. Originally priced around $100,000, the supercharged versions later commanded $175,000 plus. This wasn't mass-produced muscle, it was Shelby's vision in motion, rare, raw, and road-hungry. Seven. 2020 Shelby GT350R. The 2020 Shelby GT350R is all killer, with no filler. Ford ditched the comforts, no backseat, no AC, no stereo, to cut weight and crank performance. With a naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V8 and carbon fiber wheels shaving 60 pounds, it launches to 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 seconds and maxes out at 172 miles per hour. It's more agile, more raw, and more connected than its GT350 sibling. Fuel economy? 15 miles per gallon observed. Price? $75,525 as tested. Engine life? Solid with proper care. This is a street-legal track car that honors its 60s roots while flying past modern pretenders. It's not just lighter, it's meaner. 8. 1965 Shelby Cobra 427. Back in 1965, hitting 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds was borderline witchcraft. And the Shelby Cobra 427 did just that, with a brutal 7.0-liter V8 pumping out 485 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque. It wasn't just fast for its time, it's still quick by today's standards. Top speed? Around 165 miles per hour. It could rocket from 0 to 100 and back to 0 in just 14.5 seconds. Fuel mileage? Laughable. Engine life? Depends on how much tire smoke you can afford. Originally $7,000, this icon now commands over $2 million. The Cobra 427 wasn't refined, it was raw, roaring, and revolutionary. 9. 2008 Shelby GT500. The 2008 Shelby GT500 brought serious firepower back to the Mustang name. With a 5.4-liter supercharged V8 putting out 500 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque, it finally gave the retro-styled 5th-gen Mustang the muscle it deserved. It blasted from 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds and ran the quarter mile in under 13, proving it wasn't just a nostalgia trip. Top speed? 143 miles per hour. Fuel economy sat at 12 cities, 18 highways, and engine life was solid with good care. It may not have been the most refined Shelby, but it was loud, raw, and proud, the car that reignited the flame. 10. 1965 Shelby GT350R. Only 36 were ever made, but the 1965 Shelby GT350R left a legacy way bigger than its production run. Built strictly for racing, it dropped the frills and stacked on performance. Fiberglass panels, plexiglass windows, and a full roll cage, bringing the weight down to just 2,550 pounds. Under the hood, a 4.7-liter V8 pushed out 360 horsepower and 350 pound-feet, launching it to 60 miles per hour in 5.5 seconds, blazing fast for its era. Top speed? Around 173 miles per hour. Forget fuel mileage or comfort, this was all business. Today, surviving GT350Rs can fetch anywhere from $1 million to nearly $4 million. This car defined Shelby's racing DNA. So 1,300 horsepower beasts, 3-second sprints, 200-mile-per-hour classics. From brutal track-only monsters to insane rental car sleepers, this list shows just how far Shelby has pushed the limits. Each car brought something different, some rewrote the rules of muscle, others quietly made history. This wasn't just about top speeds or horsepower, it was about attitude, innovation, and raw driving thrill. So, which one of these would you trust with the keys in an open road? And if you could bring just one of these Shelbys into your garage, which would it be? Drop your picks in the comments, smash that like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more speed-fueled deep dives like this.